me a second. The audio for the theme song isn't coming in. Oh, hello. Welcome. It's totally local. Hi, Leo.
Hi.
We're off to a little rocky start. A little remix. Oh boy, here we are once again. Totally
Hi.
Local podcast. You
Good
know the
to
drill.
see you.
Good to see you too, Leo. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I haven't
Let's
seen
start
you.
off show off with some applause.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what we deserve. Well-deserved applause.
That made me so happy. I guess that was smiling.
We got 27 episodes under our belt,
It is episode number 27.
right? Yeah. All right. Cool.
Earth Day, Easter episode, springtime's here, flowers in the air, so are
Flowers in the air.
allergies. How you feeling?
I feel great. I think it's wonderful out. Allergies really don't bother me in this neck of the woods, so I've been good. Haven't been doing anything to. Let me just stop this song here. Let me just turn this. There we go. Okay. Don't look at me like that, Leo. Oh man, I get these looks. You people at home don't realize that Leo gives these looks, and only I can see them. And they're
Well,
like
we are
daggers.
streaming live.
I know, but you really need to get you have to be in your presence to really feel the icy. There you go, little icy stare for everyone at home.
Hi, Ming. Ming's here.
Ming's working the boards today. We got Mike is jumped on and he's listening.
Oh,
Hey,
Mike.
Yeah, I'm glad that you've stuck with us through all of our
Technical difficulties.
yeah, and all of the episodes so far.
Oh, yes, and that.
So what's new? What'd you do last weekend?
Oh, burning down the house.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? You going to see some Talking Heads tribute band, or you literally lighting things on fire?
No, I spent the weekend trying to explore my neighborhood. I stopped in all of the local stores and the shops, and for everybody who's watching, listening, I live in Asbury Park, right by the boardwalk. So I wanted to kind of reconnect with my neighborhood, and
Who are the people in your neighborhood?
I don't know.
Okay.
I still haven't met them, but it was great. It was a nice weekend. Unfortunately, there was a huge fire.
Big fire.
Yeah, I saw it at the very beginning,
Smelly?
and then it just everything, all of my clothes and everything smelled. It was a pretty big fire at the Dunes Boardwalk Cafe and
They just,
the beach
finished
shops in
building
Ocean
them all up.
Grove. Yeah, and I felt really bad for all the kids who had summer jobs and things that were getting ready to start. They were going to open next week, and
Little
and that
fishy.
in the pavilion there.
No pun intended.
It's all destroyed.
Yeah, little fishies. People are suspecting arson.
I did see an article about the firefighters that were posing for pictures, and people were going to get. I didn't see that, but people were a little upset about it. But I mean,
Posing
yeah,
for pictures.
yeah.
Why are they? These people are working hard putting out fires, and if they want to take a picture, I don't see you getting off your ass and putting out any fires. So you should leave the firemen alone.
Why not get mad at the people asking the firemen to take pictures?
Yeah.
While building is
Or how about we get mad at this mysterious arson that arsonist that set this fire allegedly?
allegedly?
They're saying that they suspect a little accelerant that was in the building.
Wow.
There's people that saw mysterious figures, shadowy figures in the night. It is kind of odd, and I'm a reluctant conspiracy theorist, I must say, but it is kind of odd that every single spring in Ocean Grove, a building gets lit on fire, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's another wonderful building that goes up pretty quickly right afterwards. So very strange. In this case, that building is gone. It's not going up again because it was right on the
gone.
yeah. But there is townhomes, condos, something going up right. That building would have blocked the view of some very beautiful townhomes that are going up right across the boardwalk from where it is. So
Wow.
Coincidence?
Maybe.
But I don't think so. I like to, we got a link.
Let me see if I have a soundbite of like a UFO, a conspiracy. Here's one.
The hell was that?
It was called Yuck.
Yeah, that was pretty yucky.
Yuck UFO. Close enough.
No. UFOs are beautiful.
I have to
things.
practice. I'm not used to my sound bites yet.
Oh man, that's good. Good to know. There'll be more. That's good to know.
What else did you do? What else happened this weekend?
Well, this weekend I gotta, I did not to get too personal, but I've been working on my album that's soon to be done. I have
which we're gonna debut on this show.
Maybe we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. My wife gets mad at me because I'm just like I just want to make it, and then that's it. Beyond that, I really can't think about it because it's too much to think about. But anyway, so I stayed in and I watched Coachella on YouTube all weekend. I mean, I don't know. I liked
Weezer bringing out Tears for Fears.
I watched a little bit of the Weezer thing. I liked a lot of the smaller acts. But, between me, because you really got to, I've been just concentrating on doing working on the album. I haven't been doing a lot of things that I usually love to do. And so between that, I would watch the Coachella thing. And it was just on repeat all day, every day,
Yeah. So no Cattsbury Park. You couldn't tear yourself away for 5 minutes to go support cats in Cattsbury Park?
I mean, I think I did enough supporting last year. They didn't call me back to, I don't know if my retirement got out there, but I didn't get called back to DJ, which is, okay.
Well, Fred Armisen was playing.
I know. I saw that.
Yeah.
They were doing some kind of talk show with cats or something. Did you? You don't care about cats.
I walked by.
You walked by.
But then I walked on over to the Wonder Bar for their Bulldog event that was happening at the same time.
They were like, F you cats.
It was Bully Palooza, a benefit for Bulldog Rescue. It was actually fun. They had some comedians. I checked that out. I had some food. My clothes got all smelly.
Pit bulls or bulldogs?
Bulldogs. Bully Palooza.
Okay, well, pit bulls.
Oh, maybe pit bulls. I don't know.
I mean, I just think that pit bulls usually need more help than bulldogs. They get snatched up.
Maybe
really
it was
quick.
Maybe it was all the bulls.
All the bulls.
Anything with bulls were there.
Right.
Well, look at the beautiful bulls on the screen, which you guys can't see at home, but we can.
I wonder what it was.
It was it was at the Wonder Bar. It was called Bully Palooza. It was a benefit for Bulldog Rescue. It had a comedy show. It was a lot of fun. I did stop by for a couple of hours, just because I wanted to support our show. And I got up on the microphone and talked about our show.
No, you didn't.
It was a really great cause.
That sounds like something that Leo with a couple drinks in him would do.
Lemonades.
Hard lemonades.
Speaking of lemonade, so there's a lot going on. There's, Game of Thrones is happening. I don't think you watched that.
Oh, hell yeah, I watched Game of Thrones.
You do?
Yes.
I'm rewatching the whole series, and
man,
I'm only in the middle of season 3, so I haven't started the new episodes. But I find myself going on Twitter trying to get spoilers about what just happened. I can't even wait, spoilers don't bother me. I'm one of those people. I don't care. You can tell me everything that happened. I'm still gonna go see it. Mm-hmm. So I'm loving to hearing all the spoilers while I'm still catching up with the show again.
I can't believe how far it's really come. You watch it this season, and it's like, wow, there's a lot of stuff that's actually happened. Oh, wow!
The right-handed Jamie Lannister.
Oh,
yeah. Well, he just got his hand cut off in the episode that I'm watching.
Where did you get this from?
Spoiler alert.
Company called Culture Fly has a company called Culture Fly has
an oven mitt.
Has a box.
It's not an oven mitt.
It's an oven mitt. Read it. Read the tag.
It's a Game of Thrones silicone oven mitt.
Boom. Yeah.
For the throne.
He just
What if he won the Game of Thrones?
I mean,
that would be a horrible ending. Islanders made the playoffs. Round 1, they beat Pittsburgh for round 1, so they're going on to round 2.
Is that some kind of sport talk?
Hockey, that's ice talk. And Beyonce released her Homecoming on Netflix, which was Coachella's last year, which I did see last year. It's great. That was a lot of things happening over the last 24 hours.
Yeah, a lot of media stuff. We got into some totally local stuff a couple weeks ago. Epic shouts to our guest last week, Bob.
Bob.
We got invited. We got invited to your dinner, Bob.
Well, let me just say one thing about that, about last week's episode. I didn't even know it was called Supper Club until the episode was over. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about this dinner party the whole time that actually has a name. It's branded. It's called Supper. It's his Supper Club.
Is that Bob?
Bob's Supper Club.
Bob's Supper Club?
Yeah.
He didn't even say that.
He didn't say that.
Bob. You really screwed the pooch,
You
Bob.
Well, you gotta get it together, Bob.
It's exclusive. So
Yeah.
Bob he texted us. I didn't get the first text, and I just got your response. You were like, "Yeah, it sounds great," and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And then I didn't know I was invited to a supper club.
Yeah, we'll be there this next week. We're in.
We're in
with the cool kids, so we'll be at one of Bob's supper clubs.
Thanks,
hopefully, PBS will be there filming again.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be here Monday.
You're not?
No.
Well, I'll have to represent for
You
us.
have to. Oh wait. I might be here Monday.
Where are you going?
I'm going off on my second wedding anniversary.
Wow, already.
It's been that long. My wife has planned. I planned last year's, and she planned this year's. So I don't know. We might be driving back on Monday. So depending on what time it is, I'll have to see. I'll check with wifey when I get home.
You're gonna love it.
Of
Oh,
course.
yes, you
Yeah,
will.
we're bringing our dog, and we're gonna be out in the woods. So there's that. It's gonna be up in Woodstock, so it should be pretty interesting. What do you keep doing that
You're just
for?
gonna have so much fun. I just really.
Have you talked
I
to?
don't know anything.
Okay, all right. I don't know. It looked like you knew something I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
This weekend was a lot of just hunkering down, long walks with my dog, and I'm working, getting ready, because now is the time to get ready, because it's about to get hot. It's about to get sunny, and it's about to get beautiful around here, and we're going to be very, very busy people, Leo.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the Mike's response that we should host Locella.
Locella. Get ready. That's a good idea. We're having our own fest.
Yeah.
That's what we're gearing up for a year from now. We're going to pick the bands. We're going to curate it. And it's going to be totally local Cella.
I would like that. I actually would like to do that. I would like to do a comedy fest. Bring some of the people who come by the show and that we know, comedians, to do like a comedy thing.
We got a lot of ideas.
We have a lot of ideas. If only we knew somebody that could make them all happen.
What do you mean? We're making them happen right now.
All right.
Speaking of fests, the Great Jersey Shore Burger Contest and Craft Beer Fest.
That was fun.
That was fun. It was a beautiful day. I can't believe was a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
That was
1.5?
That was a week ago.
It wasn't last
That was
weekend.
2
It was
weeks
the weekend
ago.
before.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
The burgers were good. Some were better than others. A lot of it, you guys got to realize, if you're going to have a burger contest, it's like, this is for all the burger makers out there. Like, it's 50% showmanship. The burger has to be good, but you also have to present it. And there's a couple places where they were just like, meh, they weren't presenting it. There were some people that were super stoked and presenting stuff, like what is it, Joe's Surf Shack in Belmar.
Those ladies were excellent at what they were doing.
And the burger was pretty good. Now, some of the burgers relied too much on the accoutrement as opposed to the actual burger.
But see, here's the thing. If you're going to do a burger contest, you're not doing first of all, it wasn't burgers, it was sliders. So we weren't eating full on burgers. And if you want an example of what they looked like, definitely go to our social media.
Yeah, we got the Joe's one up
on
there.
our Instagram at totally_totally local. Wait.
totally_local_podcast.
Right. Go there. You can see a picture of the burgers. I like the idea of creating something with whatever you put on it and let me have it, and that is what you're going to present for a contest.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't like the all-American burger contest. That would be different.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I think some of them, though, really was leaning more on, it's got to be the taste of the burger, everything you put on the burger, how it's presented, and your attitude and how you presented it. The last burger I had, I was like, I've been dieting, I've been exercising, and that last burger, I couldn't finish it, but it was like, they showed up late. I forget what burger that was. The one that was up on the porch deck area, all the way in the corner, the Jack Daniel burger, whatever it was. Yeah. So, by that, you guys got to be on time with all that stuff, because I was all burgered out by that point.
Well, I mean, it also was Beer Craft Festival as well, right? So it had all the different local beer people there to try out the beers. And they gave you enough tickets to get a sample of, good sampling. I think I had what was it, maybe like, what, 17 tickets or something like
Yeah,
that? So
you could have beers all day, every day. And they weren't even like, you get in there and they weren't, at a certain point, they were just giving you beer.
yeah.
You know, I had more tickets left over than I needed towards the end. And I got these sweet sunglasses that from Asbury Park Brewery. Ba-bam. You see that? Ba-bam? Ba-bam-bam? Which, you know, you usually get sunglasses. I'm going to be wearing these because they're super comfortable and they fit my face. So, epic shouts to Asbury Park Brewery. I always enjoy their beers. I do wish that there was a little less stouty IPA. I wish there was like a sour beer thrown into there. Everyone had an IPA, a blonde. It was all like the same beers in each one, and none of them really kind of like. I like the Manafirkin. That beer was good that I had there. The beers were all good. The burger, although I really enjoyed the Joe's Surf Shack burger, I accidentally voted for them as the burger I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked the Bar Anticipation burger, which I was not anticipating. So I like that one. It was like a barbecue burger, I think.
Yeah.
Did you like a burger or you didn't care?
I liked a burger. I don't know what burger it was I liked.
Oh, man. We got to take better notes.
It had macaroni and cheese on it.
Oh, that was the one. That's what I mean. There was a one with all
that
the
wasn't the
zing
Bar
and the zazz.
Anticipation.
No, I know. But
Yeah.
that's the one I was talking about where it had like Chex Mix, macaroni
It
and
was-
cheese,
it had-
a
it was a
Cadillac,
lot of
it had
things
everything.
on it.
Yeah,
Well-
but it was good. That was a good burger too.
Well, listen. I had a great time. The burgers were delicious.
The beer was good.
Sliders are great, but, you know, some would say that nobody beats the Wiz. That nobody beats a White Castle slider.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna lie. I had one this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, did you know that they came out with a new burger called an Impossible Burger?
They used the meat is the Impossible. The Impossible Burger. They're serving it at Windmill now, White Castle.
Well,
Somebody invented it.
What is an Impossible Burger?
It's
Like,
a
what is that?
vegetarian burger. It's like tastes like meat. You got one? Did you get me one?
Did I get you?
I'm
You
hungry.
don't know what I'm digging out of my
I
bag.
thought you were getting a burger. I'm starving. Oh.
So I thought because we were going to talk about burgers and sliders and the festival that we went to,
Oh, man.
that we should try some White Castle Impossible Burgers
Gee,
on the show.
I am down.
I feel bad because I didn't know Ming was going to be here.
Oh, they took off. Ooh, they're warm still.
Yes.
It's got pickles on it.
Yeah, it looks bigger than a regular
I'm gonna
White
stand.
Castle.
I'm gonna get a
slider.
little back from the mic so you can hear me chewing.
All right, let's try it.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm only going to take one bite so that I can keep talking on the show.
Oh man, I'm so hungry. It's so good.
It kind of tastes very similar to a traditional White Castle burger.
Yeah, but I could tell. It's not a burger. It's not like cow.
Yeah, I can tell. But if you really
But I don't
like,
care.
if you really like White Castles and you're a vegetarian, then you could do this.
I mean, yeah.
So how do you like it?
I think it's really good.
Would you order this at White Castles? Like, would you go back and have this again? Would you recommend this to your friends?
I think I would. Epic shouts to Ralph. I don't know if he's had this yet, but it was pretty good. He doesn't like cheese though. He doesn't do cheese.
Well,
You gotta
maybe.
keep talking.
All right, so I took one bite so that we can continue the show, but you've decided to just finish your. All right, so anyway, yeah, I really wanted to try this. Everybody's been talking about this Impossible Burger. All the restaurants that are local have been featuring some sort of Impossible Burger, so this has been something that I want to try. And what's really interesting about it, as you eat it, it's pink on the inside.
It's the Impossible Burger.
Well, wow, you even turned off your mic.
You have a napkin?
Do I have a napkin? Do I come prepared? No. I do have a napkin, yes. All right, on with the show. So, it was really nice to finally get out, though, and do something together. And the next event that we're going to be doing together is for our Coastline Tour, stop number 3 on the train, which is going to be Monmouth Park. We're going to be heading to Monmouth Park, which I was getting into the groove of visiting these different places on the Coastline train, the New Jersey Transit train. And now I have to go to a place that's not a town,
Oh man, that was good.
So now,
I'm back.
You're back. Thank you.
It's not a town, but it's a local spot.
The Impossible Burger gives you fake poop instead of the real poop that you'll get from a White House
Oh
burger.
man, it'd
Thank
be
you, Mike
impossible.
McHenry. Yeah, so I'm really excited. So I'm excited about it because I don't have to spend 4 days at a town, which I do love to do. But I will be spending just 1 day, and I'll get to spend the day with you.
Oh yeah, it's a date.
Yeah, we're gonna do our.
We're gonna bet on some ponies.
So is that what this is all about? Like, is that what people are going to Monmouth Park for? Is it not
Degenerate
restaurants?
gambling, my friend. There's the Blue Grotto, I believe it's called, Blue something that's out there in the Monmouth Park area, which I've heard good things about. But yeah, it's for degenerate gambling.
What else?
That's it. That's all people want.
All right. So how
We're gonna go to the restaurant there, and then
Yeah.
we'll go bet the ponies.
All right.
You know, I was really looking. I was going to. We saw like FanDuel or whatever at the Burger Fest at Bar A. They set up a little thing. We were giving away shirts, but you couldn't have a shirt because they weren't just giving them away. You had to sign up for something, which is bullshit. But anyway, they were offering some deal where you could, like, your first bet up to whatever it was super cheap. And I was gonna bet that Tiger Woods was gonna win the Masters, and I would have won.
You would have won.
And I didn't bet.
Congratulations to Tiger Woods
Yeah.
for winning the Masters. It was a really interesting
Golf.
golf day for me because I've never actually watched it, and something just told me, like, this is the one you want to watch. So I laid in bed and I texted my friends. Mr. Mike and I were exchanging a couple of things about it as well. And I had it was very compelling all the way up until the very end, and he won. So shout out to Mr. Woods.
Yeah. Did you see Did you see that one, like, security guy that, like, ate shit? Like, he was like, everyone was crowding around Tiger Woods, and this guy came running across the field, and he, like, slipped and
Well,
fell.
and also when he did, he messed up Tiger's ankle or something.
Yeah, he did. Dumbass.
That's okay.
I mean,
he
whatever, shit
persevered
happens.
and won. So it'll be interesting. We'll go and do that. But a couple of events that I was thinking, maybe these are the things that we could do when we go to Monmouth Park. Okay. So event number 1 is going to be on 4/27. How about this? Monmouth Park, April 27th, cornhole tournament.
Give me all of them, and then I'll tell you which one I'm going to pick.
All right. Event number 2, Monmouth Park, Kentucky.
Kentucky?
I'm not a professional. Kentucky Derby Party. We
That
can
sounds-
wear hats. I'll wear
Hey,
this.
Mike
this
Merrill.
one.
It's the Battle of the Mics on our Facebook.
Hi, Mike Merrill.
We'll see.
Friend
if,
to the show.
You know, we could have the viewers comment if they have any preference, but I'm leaning towards Kentucky Derby because I'm not very competitive.
Well, see, we can make it
cornholer.
if we did the Kentucky. I don't know why I keep doing that. If we did the Kentucky Derby Party, we can make it a totally local event and invite all of our friends to the show. Mr. Mike McHenry, Mr. Michael Merrill, and those are the only 2 friends we have.
I want to go to a Kentucky turkey event where we make a turducken and we eat it. Can we do that?
So the third event for the show that we could go to would be, now this one. This one is very compelling because I know that you, like I, love food, and more than food, we love a good food truck. All right.
Is there a
so,
food?
how about we go to the Monmouth Park Jersey Shore Food Truck Festival, May 25th through the 27th.
I love a good food truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's a toss-up. We're going to decide. We'll see. Kentucky Derby, food truck. Because
Because you really want to wear a big hat.
we got to see if I want to go to an event. Well, see, during the Kentucky Derby, there's going to be no horses probably at the track. We're just going to be watching them on TV. So I would like to go and experience sweaty horses running around the track. So if we could fit that into one of these events, that would be great. If not, then we'll decide on one or the other.
Okay.
You know?
Well, that's the next stop on the Coastline Tour, and when we figure it out, we'll let everybody know so they can come join us.
Because I do know that Watermark in Asbury Park, they usually do a Kentucky Derby event where you wear a fancy hat and you go to Watermark. So
I just want to wear the hat and have the bourbon.
That you could do that too. They make delicious fancy drinks over at Watermark. I haven't been in a couple years, but it's usually pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got some options. We gotta lay it out. We gotta see. We gotta see how this Impossible Burger is gonna sit in my stomach for the rest of the day. But I'm just kidding. I'm fine. I'm fine. So that's interesting. That's the next Coastline Tour stop.
Yeah, that's exciting. What else is going on?
Well, we got a lot of things going on. I'm going to start at the beginning of the week, and then we can go through. Vino Vinyasa at Avenue La Club. So apparently people do yoga, and then they drink wine, and that is happening. I guess it's in Long Branch. I think it's part of the whole boardwalk area in Long Branch. I forget what the hell it's called. It's not coming to me right now. But a friend of the show, Jody Cobran, is in charge of that event, and that's happening tomorrow. That's happening tomorrow. What are you laughing at? People's
Michael
names?
Merrill. Bye, Michael. Yeah, I do hate the lobster roll truck.
Oh man, we went back and had it again this weekend. We went on Friday. We tried to find a lobster truck at we went to Cousins. We thought it would be at the Colts Neck Still House or whatever it's called. But it wasn't, because I didn't check before we left, and we had to drive all the way to Freehold because it was at an autism awareness event, and we got some more of those delicious lobster rolls that you hate.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I don't hate them.
You weren't a big fan. Like I went again because I thought they were delicious.
I'm never gonna go again.
Well, that's what I mean. You don't like them.
No.
Yeah. So I mean, we went again because they were so delicious, and we had to go all to and fro to find out where the hell it was. Now. Tomorrow, there's a lot of wine stuff going on, and this is interesting. This, to me, I'm interested in
Well,
this.
before we move on, there's Jody Lynn. I can't read that.
Oh, yeah. Ming. Shout out to Jody Lynn and Meta Yoga NJ, who's putting on the
okay.
putting
I thought
on
he
the
was
event.
telling us to shout it out.
No, he's putting it on the thing.
That's very distracting. I love it.
I mean, you gotta roll with it here. Wine and cheese pairing with Stephen Katana of the Cheese Cave, which I don't know if you've ever been to the Cheese Cave. I haven't. But
is it like what kind of wine?
It's
Like
a
all kinds of
wine
wine?
and cheese pairing. So
what is
they
that?
take all of the cheese that they bring and they pair it with specific wine. So join us for an evening in our event space as we guide you through a specialty wine and cheese pairing. We have partnered with Mr. Stephen Catania and his team at the Cheese Cave, who have hand-selected cheeses to pair perfectly with 10 different wines. 10 cheeses, 10 wines, all night long. And I've never, I had some, I don't know what it is about Game of Thrones, but I was watching it the other night, and there's something, I guess because they're always drinking, I was like, I want a little wine with my Game of Thrones. So I had a little wine, and I was looking stuff up, and I'm like, you know what, that would be pretty interesting, because I was always drinking the wine. I found myself doing the fancy thing of actually, like, smelling the bouquet of the
Do you
wine.
know what you're smelling?
I mean, there was a lot of floral accents.
You just heard that.
But I think it would be interesting to kind of educate myself. So maybe the Asbury Hotel tomorrow will be the place to do that with the Cheese Cave. I think it'd be pretty interesting. No?
I think so. I only like cheddar cheese.
I think that's why we need to expand our horizons. I think we need to expand our horizons. The Cheese Cave is located in Red Bank. So look that up if you're interested, if you love cheese. I don't know what it is about cheese, but it's cheese is delicious. It's weird. It comes from animals. They make it somehow. I don't know anything about it. Wine comes from grapes somehow. On God's green earth, they combine the two.
So do you mean to tell me if I go to this tomorrow, I will see you there?
I think that we'll text each other and say, hey, are you going? And you'll say no, and I'll say, well, I'm going to go, and you'll say fine, and then we'll go.
All right.
And we'll check it out.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
That
sounds good. As long as I don't have anything else going on. Now, the big thing that's coming up. Don't give me that mean mug.
I see as long as I don't have anything else going on. Next!
April 19th, this Friday.
Yeah.
Probably the hardest working band in Asbury Park. The greatest local band in recent history, Fractal Sasquatch.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
No way.
They will be doing the Wooby Boogie down at Langosta on Friday.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
Well, surprise, surprise. Have you seen the new music video they made?
There's a new music
You gotta
video?
get back on this thing called Facebook, which you've turned your back on. Yes, there's a new video. I think I posted it to our Facebook page too, for the Whoopi Boogie, which is a pretty funny video because Whoopi's actually in it at parts. They had to like kind of do secret hidden footage of him at a show to get the Whoopi Boogie, get him actually doing it to see what it looks like. And they paired footage from their epic Paramount show with footage of them actually at live shows, at Phish shows, and put it all together, and then like behind the scenes recording the song. It was cool. I like the video a lot.
Well, that's really exciting. Excuse me.
And it's them. It's not like
I think they're better than the Dead.
I would agree because the Dead, it's nothing without Jerry, man. But Fractal, the Squatch.
They're all here.
Yeah, they're all here, and I'm ready to see a full show.
Well, so wait, plug the dates again. I want to know exactly where and when this is happening.
It's Friday. It's this Friday. It's April 19th. This Friday. Fractal Sasquatch at Langosta Lounge. Starts at 9:30. You got to get there early because it's going to be packed.
Yeah, and you'll be there.
I'll definitely be there.
I will definitely be there.
Okay, and that means that he might be there.
And we'll be signing autographs for the show.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we'll have a booth
and
in the
back.
back.
And we'll take pictures with anybody who wants to take pictures. Just don't, get too close.
Yeah, don't get too crazy. Leo might bite you.
Yeah. But that's actually very exciting. I will definitely be there.
That's going to be crazy.
That is going to be crazy.
But this is the thing. Are you I'm there to support my friends.
Yeah.
But I can't be, I think it's going to be a sweaty mess in the front. So I'm going to have to, I need space. So I might have to, scoop up a booth somewhere. We're going to have to get there at a certain point to scoop up a booth.
I actually will probably get there really early so that I can have dinner and get a table and then be in the front. So, yeah, I'm all about scooping up a great seat so that I can,
I want a booth, though. If you get a booth at Langosta, you are the king for the night. Because you could put your jackets there. People are like, oh, can I sit there? And you could be like, go away, go away.
What if we do reservations and reserve a booth and have dinner?
I don't know if they allow you to do reservations.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, well, you know
I'll
people.
just say I'm Leo Mack from Total Local Podcast.
Yes, we'll get those shirts made, and we'll be good to go. But that's something I'm actually, I'm looking forward to that because that's going to set us off on our anniversary as we go out of town. So, it'll be a pretty interesting time to be had.
Do you have any other events?
I do. I have tons of events.
Really?
Yeah, I prepare for as
All right.
much as you don't believe it. I prepare.
Let's take a break from the events.
Okay.
And play a game.
Okay. Oh boy.
So, we love Count Basie.
Yeah, we do.
And I think we should play one of our fans' favorite games of the show.
Not one of their favorite. This is Leo's favorite game.
And this is guess which show Leo's going to.
Okay. I know what it is.
Okay. Cue in our theme song.
Where is Leo? Where is Leo? There he is. La la la.
This show is everything I always wanted to be.
Yes.
All right. Count Basie Theater in great old Red Bank. I like to say friend to the show, but they know nothing about us. But we had a great time over the last, 3 weeks
I love
or
the
so.
Basie. I've seen so many shows there.
And I got to see my very first one there. So now we have some upcoming shows, and your job is to guess which one I will be coming to next.
Okay.
All right. The first one is called In the Mood.
Okay.
All right. It's a 40s music review.
Okay, definitely not going to that one.
Well, but before you say that, don't forget, I was the star of Anything Goes in my high school musical, which was all about that time period and the music.
Okay. All right.
So maybe I'm going to see,
Still
to relive
not,
my high. Okay. The second show is Derek Huff Live, star.
Dancing with the Stars. Yeah.
He'll be there on 420. By the way, the 40s music review is on April 18th. So this is going to be on 420. A great day to do some 420 activities and go see some men dancing around in tights.
You're going to get high and go see men dancing around in tights.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
All right. The next thing happening is Bizarre World of Frank Zappa.
Okay.
A holographic concert experience happening on 422.
I just saw his son Dweezil at that guitar, the Jimi Hendrix Experience show.
He was there?
Yeah, he was rocking out. Very, very humble guy. I don't think you're going to that one. Is there any more?
Okay. Yep. So the next one is Snooki and Joey.
Just sounds like a winner, folks. This sounds like a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Snooki and Joey live podcast on April 24th.
Okay.
So they're going to be taping their podcast that they do live at the Count
They
Basie.
do a podcast?
They do.
What's their podcast called?
Joey and Snooki live.
Oh.
Or probably just Joey and Snooki
Okay, so they're doing their podcast on stage.
on stage.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's like baller move right there.
I think so.
Okay. What is their podcast about? Just them just
Yeah,
talking?
just their lives. They're married, you know.
Yeah. Not to
And
each other.
kids. Well, I think so. Joey.
No.
Who's Joey then?
I don't know.
Well, he's going to be there.
I just
He's not from the show.
Oh.
I think it's her husband, Joey.
Oh, okay. Hey. How's it going?
Hey.
All right. So that sounds like something you might do. You could take notes on what professionals do
Or don't do.
or don't do at podcasts.
And the last event, which is going to be April 28th, is Yas Queen.
Oh, yes.
With
That's-
Remember Jones, friend of the show. Now, that really is a friend of the show. Remember Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony D'Amato came by episodes 6, 7, 8 ago.
Yes.
And he will be doing his new special on Queen at the Count Basie Theater on April 28th. Now,
Yes. I have that as my as one of my my events that's coming up.
so which one
I mean, you're going to Yes Queen.
is it? Yes?
Yes.
Is it Yas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you want to check out any of these events at the Count Basie Theater, please support local theaters. And
Yeah,
arts.
and that's great. They're they're putting that together. He kind of hinted at it when he was on the show.
He talked about he's
a real
I
go-getter.
think he was talking about it off the mic.
He's gonna be a star. Yeah, he was talking about it a little bit off the mic, but he really he was talking about it like it's not happening, but it's gonna happen, and boom, it happened.
Yep.
Bam, it happened.
That's really exciting.
He's
So,
gonna have special guests. He's gonna have all kinds of stuff going on.
are you going to be a special guest?
I
Maybe
wish.
it's Fractal Sasquatch.
That would be great. I want
That
to see a
would
little
be great.
squatch on the scene. So there's a boozy drag brunch coming up at Cross and Orange. I don't know.
Actually, so we talk a lot about Whoopi, also known as Brian. That's one of his favorite places. He goes there every Tuesday.
Really?
So
what happens on a Tuesday there?
It's burger night at Cross and Orange in Asbury Park. Get 2-for-1 burgers.
There you go, people.
So he I actually do know about this event
Mm-hmm.
because he's there all the time, and I actually stopped by one time, and they were like, "Here's what we have coming up."
Oh, bam.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it's
if you
from
like
your-
drag queens and brunches,
Yeah, that's
check
the
out
place to go.
That'll be when's the date?
Let's see. This date is it says 4/20.
Perfect.
Man.
Get high, have some.
From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Obviously, it's a brunch, so that's when it would be. I guess it's has something to do with Madonna because there's Madonna on it, and she's coming out with a new album.
I heard that a song came out today and it wasn't too bad.
Oh,
I haven't
really?
heard it though. So.
Oh, I haven't heard it either. I've been too busy with
You're on
Beyonce.
Oh,
Beachella. I was working and I put it on like, oh, whatever, Beyonce. Yeah. I was just watching.
you hadn't
Coachella.
seen it before?
It just came out today.
I thought you might have watched it when it
Oh,
originally
when it actually
live.
no,
I was
'cause
up at 2:30 in the morning
I
watching it
I
last
was,
year.
my wife, I think she was just like, what the hell's wrong with you? Because I was watching Coachella all weekend, and people hate on it for so many reasons, but there was a lot of smaller acts. I actually watched a documentary on how it got started, how Pearl Jam actually made it become very popular, how they lost money the first couple of years they did it. So I really got immersed in Coachella, and then this thing came out, and I was like, oh, I'm working. But then I found myself like doing the moves and stuff. So it was really good. It was good. She has an album came out, and I've got. I mean, how could you not have respect for Beyonce? But I have even more respect. 'Cause it
Did
was
you
great.
get to the what's that group? Destiny's Child reunion
yeah.
part yet?
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
can't get
it's
mad.
hot.
They can't get like I don't know how it all went down, but Beyonce is a star.
Oh.
And like they came in, they did their thing. They're all friends. That's great. I'm sure they were at the time. They're like, Beyonce, where are you going? But Beyonce got her own thing going on. You can't keep up with her.
Well, one of the things about Destiny's Child always was how bad Michelle danced and threw everybody else off. And one of the highlights for me of watching Coachella is just Michelle bad dancing again and being a step off and messing it up. And
this
it's
is
just
why.
it's just great. It was
This
just
is why.
great.
Oh man! And speaking of which, I watched. Because the headlining, Coachella is all about to me, from what I've seen, from the limited experience I have, is all about these artists that I've never listened to. And one of the headliners of last weekend was Ariana Grande, and like she biffed it hard. Like not to be a hater or nothing, but there was technical issues. Nicki Minaj had issues. Puff Daddy and Mace had issues, and then with NSYNC, how could you have NSYNC without Justin Timberlake there? So not to hate on Ariana, because I love her new song with 2 Chainz, but you know, I could see Leo's eyes glazing over, so he's done talking.
No,
about this,
listen. I'm a big fan of Ariana Grande, but I did hear that she had some.
Flubbed
Not
it.
only that, but who did you say was there with her? Not in sync. The
Nicki
rap.
Minaj?
Do you know her? It was so bad that she left stage and just broke down crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I kind of say, nah.
Well, it sucks. What they always blame it on, because as I said, I've read about it, is like they blame it on it's the desert and dust gets in the equipment and blah blah blah. I think it was just poorly planned. Maybe the artists themselves didn't show up early enough to like prepare. I don't know what was going on. But the messed up thing was when Puff Daddy and Mace came out, there were no lights on any of them, so it was all dark and
They
you couldn't
came
see
out?
them. They walked out onto the stage. Yeah.
For Ariana Grande.
Yeah, and they were
Wow.
doing Mo Money, Mo Problems, and they had many problems because there was no lights on them, so you couldn't see who it was. The mics weren't working, so you couldn't hear what the hell they were saying, and it was just really, like, not professional. And now compared to, you know, the Beachella that I just watched, the Beyonce performance, I'm like, wow, like, that's even worse because I watched the Beyonce one, and it was so on point and so over the top, like, wonderful. I gotta say shout out to this Nitro Beverage Company because I'm really feeling this coffee right now. Really feeling it. Boozy Drag Lunch this Saturday, people. Come check it out.
All right, what other events do you have?
I mean, well, there's this new Kingston at Wonder Bar. I don't really have much to know about them except for, I mean, they're it's like reggae music, so you know, I don't know why I put this on here. It's a progressive reggae group whose members combine their Jamaican heritage with urban sounds of their New York home. Oh, they're not Jamaican. They're
Jafaican?
Yeah.
Are they Jafaican?
I mean, they're from New York. I don't know. I don't want to say nothing, but it's happening. If you like, you know, reggae music that's infused with the sounds of New York, check that out at the Wonder Bar. Doors open at 7 p.m. and that is Friday night. So obviously we can't be there because we're gonna be squatching it up.
I can't even believe that you would promote that event when you know
It's gonna be so. The Squatch event is gonna be so sold out that you might not get in. So I'm just
So
letting
basically,
people know.
what you're saying is, if people don't get their tickets or butts in the seats and in the door ahead of time, and they're stuck at the Jersey Shore with nothing else to do,
If they're trapped at the Jersey Shore,
they can go to see Jafaican perform live
yes,
at the Wonder Bar.
Kingston,
Kingston, Jafaica,
New Kingston.
New Kingston,
Oh man, that ain't right.
Jafaican.
So my boy Matt O'Ree and his band, the Matt O'Ree Band, they'll be playing April 20th. They're doing an album release celebration and fundraiser. Wow, they're April 20th at 2 p.m. What the hell's going on here? It's 2 days? That's cray. Is that true? Let's see. Matt O'Ree's blah blah blah. Matt O'Ree Band live album, Live at the Stone Pony, release and celebration and fundraiser. So they're gonna have a. Oh wow.
Have you read this before?
This one I didn't read yet, but it's going to be.
Clearly.
Oh man, it's a long. It's going to be doors 2 p.m. to 9:30. There's going to be a bunch of bands that are going to play. It's not just Matt O'Ree Band, and it's going to be quite an event because they're promoting and getting everything ready for this live album that they put together. So that's happening up in Red Bank. Now I bring these up because not everybody lives in Asbury Park. Some people live up in Red Bank. So, and Jamian's is one of the best places. They've even got a new setup now in there, so there's more room to rock out.
Are you talking about in Red Bank?
Yeah, Jamian's.
Well, do you know what else is in Red Bank?
No.
Have you been to that Asian infusion teak restaurant? I hear it's one of the best places in Red Bank to eat.
Teak?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right across the street, I think, from Jamian's.
Well,
Pretty
if
sure.
you don't have anything to do tonight,
What are
you
they
should
doing?
go by and do tarot cards and tequila.
Tarot cards?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Is that weird?
Is it
T-A-R-O-T?
Yeah. How do you pronounce it?
Tarot.
What did I say?
You said like Taria. You said something really wrong.
Tarot cards and tequila.
That sounds great.
Yeah. Well, I love tequila, and I did used to think that I was a wizard growing up.
Well, you probably are.
I have magical powers.
I believe it. I've seen them.
I can make the I can make like things come true.
You
I
can make things
your dream.
disappear.
I can make All right.
Okay. So yeah, drink some and have your fortune told.
So a lot of things happening in Red Bank, of course.
Yeah, I mean that's great.
Friend to the show, Red Bank.
Yeah, we love Red Bank. I mean, we love Red Bank as much as anybody else. There's some also not only this weekend, but there's stuff happening next weekend. Allaire Barbecue and Brew Fest. That's happening at one of my favorite places, the historic village at Allaire State Park. Have you ever been? They've got like old ass buildings and people
where
dressed
is
up.
this?
It's in Allaire.
Is Allaire a city?
Yeah, I think it's a city. It's a state park at least.
Is that near North?
It's near Wall.
Oh,
So technically it's in Wall, I guess, but I always thought it was its own thing. Maybe it's not its own thing. But it's the 4th annual barbecue and beer fest with 2 days of hops and hogs in the village. So definitely check that out. That'll be fun. I love going to Allaire State Park. I don't know why. I think it's just a nostalgia thing. They
Did
got
you
like
say
old
hops and hogs?
hops and hogs,
Like pigs and beer?
pigs and beer.
All right.
That's not exactly how I would have promoted it, but that's what they're saying. So they're having a bunch of
Pigs.
and beer, which I'm looking at the beers now, and I'm like, I hope there's some local beers because a lot of these things aren't looking very local. And I like to promote totally local things, not Blue Moon.
Wow.
But there's going to be food trucks there, and all kinds of fun for all the kids coming out and checking it out.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? Because I got a whole bunch of other events.
I think we.
I got a few more. I don't got a whole bunch of other events. I got a few more. I think people could deal with it if they've made it this far. I think that they could. No? Yeah?
I do have one event.
Uh-huh. All right, go for it.
So you do know that Earth Day is April 22nd.
I do. I have friends
And-
that have birthdays around this time, and I've gotten married either on that day or the day before. I always get it messed up.
So if you're looking for something to do
Mm-hmm.
and you want to be a part of Earth Day, you can check out the Earth Day Bazaar Festival hosted by Surf Rider Foundation at the Asbury Beer Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Vendors, activities, music. But what I'm going to go for is the wetsuit recycling.
I don't think it is what you think it is.
I think it may be.
Uh-huh. What do you think it is? You're going to get a wetsuit?
Yeah.
Do you surf, bro?
No.
Oh, you just want a wetsuit.
Well, I think you go to the beach, you can walk around in your wetsuit.
It's hot as hell. You can't just go around go to the beach and walk. It's to insulate you because the water's cold.
What?
You can't just walk around in a wetsuit. You'll be hot as hell. I'm pretty sure.
I think that
Man, we're the wrong people. We need to have somebody like cooler on
they
here.
come short sleeve and in shorts.
What about the 8th annual Asbury Park restaurant tour? Have you heard about this? 25 restaurants and 25 plus restaurants in Asbury Park.
I didn't even know they had 25 restaurants in Asbury.
Oh man, that's the one thing that we like. We've got a lot of restaurants in Asbury Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So how much is it?
Let's see. I don't know how much it is. It's happening though Sunday, April 28th from it's $50. I guess you're going to all these places. It's gonna be that much, and it's $50 for general admission. Wow, a lot of people are already signed up to go to this. It's from noon to 4, and featuring small bites, sampling, and demos. Free tour all over town. So I guess you just hop on a bus, and they get you where you need to go.
What's the date?
It's April 28th. It's a Sunday.
I will be there.
And I want to give a little shout out. There's the last 2 events that I want to talk about. And I don't think that we do enough. We don't give enough love to Ocean County. And I want to talk about Tom's River because they are having a
Tom's
food
River,
fest.
home to
The DeGeorge brothers.
and also our favorite comedian on the show.
Angelo?
Yes,
Gingerelli?
of course.
Oh yes.
Didn't he say? Yeah, he's
Yeah.
upper or
he
lower.
went to high school
or
in
Easter
Tom's
or
River.
Wester. One of the sides.
They got a whole thing going on down there.
Yeah.
So this is the Food Fest taking place Saturday, May 4th, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. in downtown Tom's River. So if you can, go check it out. I'd like to go down there and see it because I've only been to Tom's River a couple times, and I love it down there. But I'd like to go experience more. We know a lot of people that are going. I wonder if Angelo's bringing the family down to check this out.
Well, I will be in Tom's River also because of our soon-to-be famous pizza contest.
Oh yeah, which? Oh, because did he recommend a place down there, or did you find more places?
Well, I have about 50 places.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we could look at the list. I might be able to like knock a couple off for you.
Yeah, there's about 50 places in Ocean, about 50 places in Monmouth County. And there's been some buzz, I hear, maybe an article being written about it in the newspaper.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Where'd you hear that from?
The guy who's writing the article in the newspaper.
Interesting. I hope you refer. Has it happened yet? Because I hope you referred to it as Pizza Quest.
Oh, I keep forgetting it's called Pizza Quest. Well, no, the interview has not yet been scheduled, only that we are going to do one.
Okay. Well, it's
obviously
Pizza Quest.
Because you will be a part of the interview.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Hashtag Pizza Quest, people.
Yeah. Pizza. So speaking of the Pizza Quest, the famous Pizza Quest, totally local Pizza Quest, is there a site coming? I heard there's a site coming on the Totally Local podcast website.
There's going to be a web page on the website
where you can see all of the local pizza places that we're checking out, our reviews on all of them, and watch as we narrow down the list.
Yes, definitely. Yes. We will keep you posted as we start our Pizza Quest, and there will be a page on the site, and there will be a map on the site to show you all of the different places we are questing. And you will be allowed to be a part of our interactive experience as far as becoming one with the pizza in Monmouth and Ocean County. Sliced pizza, a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
I love how, you know what, when I lived out of town, you'd go into a place and you'd be like, yeah, I'd like a plain slice. And they'd be like, excuse me, what do you mean? And it's like, I want a plain slice of pizza. Like, what, with no sauce or cheese on? It's like, no, you dope. No, I want a plain slice of pizza it's just a plain, no pepperoni. It's just a plain slice. So it's something, there's a certain mystique and just a beautiful magic around the pizza that happens in and around this area especially, and New Jersey at large, but around here I love the pizza.
I mean, there's no better place to get pizza. Sliced pizza, pies of pizza, specialty pizza, regular pizza.
Yeah.
There's no better place in the than the Northeast to get. I mean, I've been to Italy, and the pizza wasn't as good as the Northeast. New Jersey, New York, Brooklyn, I'm sure Queens, all of it.
And there's places now. There's Tallulah's in Asbury Park, which has fancy artisanal pizza using local ingredients from local places. Great pizza. Not what we're talking about with Pizza Quest, but it's great pizza. There's the new place, I want to call it Medusa.
Yeah.
On Main Street in Asbury Park. That place is great. I'm glad they're utilizing that space. It's a very unique, funky space. Pizza's great there.
Go check them out.
Yeah.
But they will not be.
They'll not be
featured in our Pizza Quest.
They're too fancy for pizza. Pizza Quest is all about, I just need something to hold me over between breakfast and lunch. Where do I go to just get a quick slice? And it's going to blow my mind.
Yeah, it's like I got $4 in my pocket. I need to walk away with, a slice of pizza and a can of soda.
Yeah.
If you can't make that happen in under 4 minutes, for $4, you are not part of this contest.
And it's becoming funny in this day and age where you go to you can't even get one of these at a White Castle for $4. You go to try to get a meal, and fast food is even becoming exponentially more expensive. But you could always count on a local pizza joint that knows what they're doing.
Right.
2
for $5 and a soda.
Yeah, that's what we want to see.
Yeah, that's what we want. If there's no deals in your place, then you will not be featured. Not that you are not wonderful, and that your food is not amazing,
but you're out.
But you will not be a part of us. Besides, we already have over 100 participants in Totally Local Pizza Quest.
It's becoming.
We have to knock somebody off.
It's becoming crazy.
It's becoming crazy. Yeah.
So another epic shouts to something that was brought to my attention. One of a guest and fan favorite of the show, somebody that we're a big fan of, Taylor Allen, pointed out the Hang On to Your Shorts film festival happening May 5th. So it's a little further away, but I wanted to bring it to people's attention. Sunday, May 5th from 11 a.m. to 11. And it's going to be a short film festival. It's going to be the screening of these films and the awards. And Taylor is in one of the films. So I think that'll be a very interesting event that's coming up.
I love Taylor Allen very much.
I do know that.
And I
miss him.
I will have to make a point to go check this out because I want to see how his acting chops are. I hear he's not too shabby.
I hear he's fantastic. I hear he's talented, and we want to be proven right.
Yeah, he's both great on his show, which is called...
what is it? Calling the Shots.
Calling the Shots. If you love sports, definitely check out his show. And I also hear he's a great actor, so I can't wait to see him on the small screen.
There's another...
Big screen, whatever you refer to it as.
There's a screen, and he's going to be on it.
And it's silver.
It's exactly. It's going to be at House of Independence, right? Right. You don't know. I looked it up. It's going to be at House of Independence, and it's happening on May 5th. The other thing that's happening, there's another film festival happening in Asbury Park.
We thought we had enough.
Well, but there's another one that's coming. I thought I had a link to it, but I don't have a link to it here, and it's coming up into the future, so we don't really need to address it at this very instant. But there is another one, and we're going to have to, you got tickets to the last one because you know how to, schmooze. You're a schmoozer.
Jeffrey, thank you very much for those tickets. Yeah, I sure did. And anybody else that wants to gift us things,
we're all about it.
Feel free to do so, and we will talk about you on our show.
Yeah.
Can't say it'll be positive.
I can say it'll definitely. I always find the positive spin. Okay. Well, those are pretty much the events that are coming up, and it's just going to get crazier. So we're definitely going to have to. I don't know how many more of these events or how many more of these shows we're going to have where we get to talk about so many events, because I think we're going to be pretty busy.
I think that there's a lot happening. Spring has sprung. People are ready to get out and about. And I'm excited for what's coming up on the show. The guests that we're going to have, the Pizza Quest, the Monmouth Park, and the rest of the Coastline series, and just all the fun of spending time with you.
Well, I can't say that it won't be a good time, because I know it will be a good time.
Oh, it will be.
And I'm pretty amazed at the. I'm proud of the area. I'm so happy that there's so much going on. I'm glad that the buzz is building and building as far as Pizza Quest goes, because I think it's something that needs to be addressed, and we need to figure out, where the best pizza is.
And somebody has to take on this challenge, and why not us?
Yeah, if not us, who?
Right.
If not now, when?
This will be the thing that they put on my tombstone, and I'm okay with it.
Hashtag Pizza Quest will be on.
Imagine the free pizza that we give out to the winner, that they're going to give us, all the free pizza.
Oh, man.
Hopefully a 1 year supply. I'm looking for whoever decides to gift 1 year supply of pizza to, from their pizza place, you will win Pizza Quest and be in the news, because this is going to be famous.
This is going to be remembered for all time.
Yes.
As something that we have to either revisit or something that we have to do, on an ever so often basis, or people might challenge us. Pizza places might come out and be like, we weren't given a fair shot.
No, you were given a fair shot. Listen, once Pizza Quest is done, we'll be moving on to Bagel Quest. There's so many other quests that we have. We can't revisit Pizza Quest.
That's true. We do need to have.
Maybe we have Sub Quest.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be slightly
obese.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this show from the privacy of our own beds, because we won't be able to get out of bed.
Maybe the bed quest. We'll be like, which bed is the best?
Which
I don't
mattress
know.
is the best?
I'm not getting out of bed. So I mean, we've got a lot going on, and I'm very, very happy that we do have a lot going on.
I as well.
And we have a lot of special guests that I don't want to get presumptuous. I don't want to spoil it, but we have a lot of guests coming up, especially since the since we're heating up, since the summer's heating up, it's getting hot in the streets.
It's hot in here.
So on that note, I'd like to thank Leo. I'd like to thank a Shared Universe podcast studio. Thank you very much. No applause needed. I'd like to thank all the people that are participating and part of this wonderful thing we got going on called Totally Local, because there's a lot of local things going on, people. And Monmouth and Ocean County is a beautiful place.
It's a very beautiful place. Thanks to everybody who's reached out for all the advice and the fun tickets and everything. And, we're going to keep it going.
Yeah, we're going to keep it going. And, man,
wow.
The weather's just heating up.
I just want to see how hard you're going to dance. Happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Happy Easter. Happy Baychella.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Islanders. Go Islanders.
Hockey?
Earth Day?
Earth Day. All right.
Oh, God. Watching a stack of you dance is great. Look at yourself dancing on this.
Oh, man. All right. That's enough of that.